came and he had enough to buy 5 houses in West Van, but West Van was cheap then.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Penny at a time, you know.
And
Ain't cheap now.
So we bought these houses. They were all wrecks, really, because he was a frugal sort of a guy, and he had fixed them up.
Well,
But he was always busy, and he still worked at the cannery. He was there 43 years, I think.
Is this Lenny?
No, Uncle Frank, Lottie's dad. And he, anyhow, I got to know him well because I didn't have a dad, or he had left, and I didn't know him well. And so we got along pretty well, and I had the sailboat, and we pulled around, you know, different stuff. He's a good mechanic. And so we'd go down to one of these houses. He'd get in touch. He said, "What are you doing this afternoon?" I said, "Well, nothing. Right at the moment, I can, you know." He said, "Well, I'll pick you up and we'll go down there and we'll maybe fix that piece of gutter on 23rd Street." I said, "Sounds like a good idea." So we go down there and we go to the back of this property. He knocks at the door and all that stuff. And he pulls out this big ladder that's been kind of growing into the weeds. And we put it up there, or we sit it down here first, and he was sitting on it, so I sat on it. And we sat there and bullshitted for 3/4 of an hour or an hour in the sun. And then he said, "Oh, it's far too late for this job." And he wasn't a shirker, but it just didn't get around to. He didn't charge much rent either, you know. But yeah, he was that kind of a guy.